I still have no idea what I'm doing in this game. But I feel like yelling at little egg-shaped things. Let's try. Okay. Yeah. Oof. That was a day, as usual. The channel is Chasing Geekdom. Normally I am out in the world covering good old Comic Cons across the country and theme park stuff across the country and races across the country like Star Wars Half Marathon and so on. Can't do that stuff right now. Maybe next year. We'll see. But till I can, I'll be plopping down here doing this game stuff and as the backdrop to talking about what I normally would be talking about when doing that that coverage. A little bit different here and there, but you know, yeah, this has been a hoot, and getting familiarized with PC games as well has been interesting because I'm a console guy, and we're not going to get into that PS5 pre-order debacle. I could have. I stumbled upon a link for the disc one at Sam's Club, and it was sitting there in my cart, but I'm like, it just seemed irresponsible to spend an extra $100 on a disc drive that I don't need. So I'll wait until I can get my hands on a digital one. But anyways, as I like to do, just to give you an idea of what I'm usually doing out there in the world when I'm not, chilling out post-work, playing games and talking about brunch. Here's a little 1.5-minute trailer kind of pulling together the last few years. A little slice of Chasing Geekdom. Here we go. Alrighty, there it was. And here's a little adorable game sound. Oh boy. We're gonna do some brunch madness. We're gonna keep it small, keep it simple today. Continue working through a little bit of the bracket of 16 that I had already set up, instead of setting up the second one, just because going through a whole show after work these days, it's been brutal. So today, again, I'm going to keep it simple. Play some Fall Guys, see if I can, I don't know if I should get lofty goals or whatever and, go for too many qualifications and such, but yeah, see what I can come up with. So today we'll work through, there's 2 matchups, just 2, that are on the brackets already. So we're doing the winner from Flash versus the winner from Raising Hope. It's a good matchup. We're going to do the matchup from the winner of Frasier and the winner from Back to the Future while I do this. So this game's frantic, so I'll have to find, I think it'll be in the lobby when I'm waiting between matches, which will happen quite often, to do those two matchups. But it looks like it's having some connection issues. I can't tell. It's the nice thing about when I play Fortnite. Is I could always tell. It gives me that little indication that things aren't online, so I know when to stop. So I'll have to keep an eye on this business over here, and perhaps so Cisco versus Bird, and I should probably pull up the actual channel so I know if things go offline. And you get that little hold screen from the guy. Congrats on, making it through a Thursday. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. I guess there was an update. I don't know, logging in, it didn't do any. I don't know what the updates look like when you sign in with anything other than something on the Switch. So I am proud of myself a little bit that I didn't buy the disc version of the PS5 when I could have. Nope, just another version of me talking there. I'm trying to keep an eye on the stream here. So maybe, I've only played it once. Hi! Is that Matt? My eyes are terrible and my screen's a little far, but thanks for hanging out. Oh, is that 08 Maddie? I'm always very impressed by streamers. I was watching Felicia Day today. I don't know if you've watched her stream. Who are so used to looking at gamer tags and names of you know what I'm talking about. This brain is mush right now, and are able to it's almost like its own language, and they're able to interpret it and know what to say from the name, if there's numbers and letters and stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible at this game, but thank you for hanging out. Hi to you. Yeah, so as far as the Brunch Madness is concerned, we'll get to the matchups. The Flash versus Raising Hope will be first. I think that there's a way to jump and then dive, right? Oh my goodness. Am I gonna qual? Get off me. I feel jumping is a bad idea because then it makes you vulnerable in the air. I think you're more safe from falling. Ooh, that's new. Hey! Alright. Can't tell if that's too loud or not. Seems like it's okay. Look at me still up there. Yeah. Brunch Madness wise, there are three main things that I'm looking for in a hungover brunch guest, or tired brunch guest, or just mush brain brunch guest. And we're going to do head-to-head with the winners of those two shows in a moment. Number one is the energy level. So we're looking for someone who's not too hyperactive, like a Peter Parker, like Tom Holland's version. Because that would be that'd be too much when I'm worn out. Because that kid is, whew, it's a lot going on. He's always on. And someone that's not too comatose, I like to use the example of Kate Austen from Lost. Do you ever see her in a state where she's like all of that? You get a lot of. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I did that wrong. Yep. Here we go. Let's just change course here. Son of a biscuit maker. I am doing this poorly. Yeah. This was one of my better ones last time. Nope. Alright. This is what I get for trying to multitask while doing this. And yeah, like Kate Austen, they never really show her in a state in her life, and you see a lot of her life. I'm not going to make this. Where she's, like, happy. It's always just so bleak. Yeah, watch. It's going to, like, go from 0 qualified to a zillion real quick here. Get. No, son of a biscuit maker. Get. Will you just... Oh, man. Here they go. 20, 24, yeah, I'm out. Yeah. That's okay. I'm multitasking. That's the trick. Yeah, so, someone like Kate would be a little too... and I want to make sure I exit. It's so weird that it has you when you're solo and you're not playing with a team. The default, unless you take action, is that it has you watch random players instead of just assuming like, yeah, I'm not really interested in following this through to the end if I don't have teammates. But anyway, let's jump in. So I would be a little too concerned about Kate. I don't want to be in that like caretaker position. I know it's selfish, but this is what it is for my little thought experiment here. So someone that falls in that middle range energy level wise. And 2, would they be good to the wait staff? Because I would need someone to be an ambassador for me in how I would want to be if I was not mush brain, tired, hungover, whatever. I wouldn't be able to trust myself to be as good as I would want to be. So, someone who would be good, bonus if they could take those interactions off of my plate completely, because, social anxiety, believe it or not. Homeboy that's rambling on like an idiot here, but I'm by myself, so in this environment. So it's not stressful for me. That would be great. And thirdly, if they'd be interested in a conversation like this, because I do this like after work, like right now, mush brain, tired, trying to do some little multitasking, also talk about something silly like hungover brunch guest, but what it does is it puts my mind on something that I love, first of all, characters that I love. You stupid Mr. Person. That. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Maybe I'll make it on this one. And, sets me up to like, this game is so maddening. To put my brain in a space where I can kind of, son of a biscuit maker, sets my brain up in a place where I might be able to like take advantage of the rest of the day. Because it's my time now. So it's like a jumper cables to my creativity, and hopefully I'll be able to get more out of the rest of the night, so that it's not just leaning into recovery and work and blah. So I unplug from work, I come immediately here, I plop down, throw something like this on, and talk about brunch with characters and shows that I love. There's the criteria. So let's talk about the first matchup, which is the winners from The Flash, which was Cisco Ramon, and the winner from Raising Hope, which was Bert Chance. So we're talking about Cisco versus Bert. Very odd pairing. And keep in mind, first of all, they won their show. Like when I do one episode completely about one television show or film, and I go through all the characters, as many as I can, and then one comes out on top. And then they also just won the first round in the brackets, which was Cisco beat out Mother's Milk from The Boys, and Bert Chance beat out Elsie Hughes from Westworld. So anyways, Cisco versus Bert. So you know they're contenders here. Cisco and Bert. It's such a weird pairing, I have to say it, just so I remember why. Cisco and Bert. So let's look at it, shall we? Energy level wise. Both are, I think they're going to be about the same. Oh, I couldn't even see where I was to know when to jump. There we go. There we go. You know what game has helped me with this business? Oh, as he says as he's like tossed aside and just going to lose. But all the Mario stuff, because I'm a Nintendo guy. Get. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have bragged. Nothing to brag about there. There we go. But I think that some of that's just the perspective is tough, though. Man. Nah, I'm not gonna get this one. But anyway, this game, I tell you, it's cool though. Like the reason why this is preferable to something like, I was trying out Apex Legends and I was trying out like things to replace. I don't know why I'm trying this. This is dumb. Nope. Get up, you stupid little thing. Nope. Yeah. Anyways, is that it's frustrating, and you get upset about stuff, but it's simple. You're not trying to figure out 17 different buttons to press at the same time 40 times a second. You know, it's not. Yeah, it's 3 buttons basically and a direction. So it's mindless anger and fun and all of that put together, which apparently I dig and a lot of other people dig too. So energy levels, Cisco and Bert are going to be in about the same place, because even though I think Bert's older, if you watch that show Raising Hope, Bert's like, he's still a teenager at heart and in spirit and everything. So I think they're going to be very similar. Maybe I would put him at 20 energy level wise. I think Cisco is probably mid-20s, but he's still very childlike. So I think they're going to be very comparable there. There's not going to be one. It's not going to be an eliminating factor. Either way, I don't think a contributing factor. We'll see. Goodness to the weight stab. Bert is someone who likes to entertain. He seems very genuine, eager to connect, you know. He's just got a very sincere, genuine kind of, hey, hold on to me. Hey. I was good at this one the last time. That is frustrating. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with wherever I end up, which apparently is somewhere terrible. So he's got a very genuine kind of cool, eager, sincere spirit as far as connecting with people, which I think will go a long way too. With taking those, not only taking the social interactions off my plate. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. There we go. Get. There we go. 5 people are already through. It's crazy. I wonder if they got the boot from this thing. Let's try to get it. Nope, I should have jumped. Good to know. Here we go. That. Nope, I'm eliminated. Dang, you can have it. Alright. I'm gonna have to buckle down and actually do some more qualifying. So Bert's great there. And I think that because of his charm and his eagerness to connect with people and entertain people, not only will it make the people, them happy, which is great, because I think that, the fact that he'd be so kind and fun and it would, lighten their day, that'd be cool. I like that. I wish I could do that if I was in that state or even in the state that I'm in now, but I could not. So that would be sweet. Cisco. Yeah, Cisco's an easy-going dude. So he's got a real ease with connecting with people. So that would come just naturally to him. And I think that can be equally disarming in a good way as well. So it kind of takes some of the pressure off. I think that he's chatty, and I think that he's inclusive when it comes to involving people in even in this kind of conversation, you would try. But I think though with Bert's eagerness, earnest, kind of sincere, genuine goodness, it's just right there on the surface. I think that jump biscuit maker, I tell ya, you can't see yourself when you're in these scrums. This is why I love being this frustrated this much. Yet I don't like you, buddy. Oh, don't jump. That's good to know. There we go. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, they're gonna give me it. Waiting for the elevator. Here we go. Alright. Let's go that way. Thank you very much. I don't know. I think Bert wins that second, category. Just because I like how... Just since... There we go. Ooh. One of you is... Which one of you is my nemesis? I think it's all of you. 13, 14... Nope. Can I make it? No, I'm not. Oh. 19, 20. Come on. I gotta get through here. Gotta get on purple. Nope. Nah, I'm not qualifying. Yeah, if you came here for skills, I don't have any. So, other games that I play, but not so much here. Still, should I hold out hope? You're kidding me. How? Alright. Thirdly, we're talking about interest in this kind of conversation. So, one, I mean, there has to be common ground as far as character-driven things to talk about. That's the basis of this. I like to talk about characters in shows and TV and films and stuff. So there would have to be common ground. But definitely would have that with both of them, because I think, and both of them would be equally excited about the things that the shows or films or whatever that they want to talk about. Both Cisco and Bert. So that part's pretty even. The interest in this debate portion, both are going to be very creative in the arguments that they would make, because it's not a debate to be won. It's just a conversation to be had. So there's a back and forth, like point, counterpoint. Oh, I see your point, that kind of thing. And I think both of them have just very creative input as far as the characters and reasonings behind why they think one would be better than the other. I think it would come down to, in this category, the buy-in. Like the reasoning behind... Oh, I don't like this one. Ugh. It's not terrible. It's just... Go ahead, just stay on this as long as I can until there's a gap that presents itself, like right there. Nope. Use the camera, use the camera. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, 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 buddy. Let's get on this train. Let's get on that train. How about I... Yet, you stupid, non-helpful. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna come down to the buy-in. It's like the reason why I do it. Like, would they also think, oh, I want to get out, quit. Oof, that was close. Bert, maybe a little bit, because he's a grandpa now, and I think that he would like the idea of, and I'm sure he would find himself in a position where he would need to find a way to kind of jumpstart the mind. I think he'd be into that, honestly, because it's not obviously very heavily intellectual. This is science, everybody. I tell you every time, it's science. But I think there would be something there. Cisco is already a genius, so I don't know that he would need it. Bert would. I think Cisco is someone that would already have the capacity to pull out from whatever state that he's in. It's just something I don't share in common. The ability to just kind of access the parts of his brain that he would need to, no matter what. So I don't think that there would be as much of a buy-in, because there wouldn't be as much of a need. He'd still participate, but there's got to be something that kind of gives someone the edge. Here we go. Oh, this is the jumpy thing. I'm gonna hang back just a little so I can actually see what I'm up against, because it's that scrum when you can't see anything is the issue for me. Here we go. Let's see if I was right. Here we go. Jumping around. Oh, now I'm in the scrum anyway. Here we go. Where's that thing cross? There. Alright. Let's get away from the crowd here. So I think... Just get. Don't. No, that was bad. This one's tough too. It's right in the front there. There we go. Let's avoid that stupid thing. I don't know if anyone's ever pulled that off. That little... I jumped. Lies, I tell you. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. Oh, get off of me. You stupid. That's BS. I was doing so well. That's why this game is so upsetting. Because you're like... Where am I? Oh my gosh, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Nope. Oh, this, I was doing so well. So anyways, I think that Bert, just because he exit, and okay, he wins in big time in the second two. I think Bert Chance wins that little battle against Cisco Ramon. Look at him advancing. Good job. I have graphics to go along with this. Problem is, with Fall Guys, I have to like literally exit the window where it is, and it cuts the sound out. And this makes it not so fun and seamless and jolly. So usually there's like a when someone wins, and there you go, you got the ba-ba-ba. And when there's a versus, someone versus whatever, there's a like a karate kick sound. This is why people use consoles, folks. Alright, moving on. Now it's Frasier's Daphne Moon versus Back to the Future 3's Clara Clayton. Daphne versus Clara. Here we go. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Alright, we'll start with the first criteria, which is energy level. Between Daphne and Clara. Both are going to be in, well in the middle, like, of that spectrum. Obviously, they've advanced this far so far already. I think Clara has a little bit of an advantage because when we last see her at the end of that movie, she's a mom, first of all. She's an educator. So she's got... I think that helps when it comes to endurance in life, and that I think that comes into play. And I think because recuperating from the next day, whatever, because it is a form of exhaustion being hungover. I think the endurance factor for her is going to be kind of big, so she's going to fall into a more... Is it good that she's recovered more? Probably. I mean, you do want her to be able to, like, have some critical thinking happening right here, I think. No? Oh, I fell down. Alright, name of the game, Fall Guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go right there. Falling forward, just like in life. Up, down. There we go. Alright, I gotta jump at this. Nope. That's a tough one. Because you have to pretty much pick a door. Son of a biscuit maker. That's tough. That's tough. Anyhow. So energy level. Yeah, because they're both going to be in the middle. But I think that the mom factor and the educator factor and having a little bit more life experience is going to help be more smack in the middle, maybe a little bit up, just enough to be in a state that will help the other categories. So if you look at, it's a slight edge to Clara, I think, because Daphne being English, because she's not posh English. She's, what part of London am I thinking of? West? The part that likes to party. Not necessarily like what's the show that they ended up, Shameless, not the Showtime version, but the English version. I think she probably may be more apt to like end up on the wrong end of that spectrum slightly. If you look at goodness to the waitstaff, there's going to be a solidarity with Daphne. She's in a service position. And I think she'll want to bond because... Excuse me. She'll want to bond because of the fact that she's with Frasier and Niles so much. How about right here? Let's go for it. Nope. Bonk. She's with Frasier and Niles so much that they're not super relatable guys, and can't keep track of where I am. That's tough. There we go. Look at me. I'm a trendsetter. Nope. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This game is wild. Am I? I'm in the scrum. I'm in the scrum. I'm in the scrum. Whose fanfare were they showing there then if I was eliminated right at the line? That's weird. Alright. 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 Okay. Yeah, before I jump in, let's see. Where were we? Yeah, so there'll be a solidarity there with Daphne, and she'll also want to connect with them, I think, because... outside of just with me, because she's surrounded by a couple dudes that she's not going to relate too much. The guy she works for, Martin, I think she definitely has some good bonding with. She has more in common with him than she does his kids, but there may be an element of not as much as, say, Virginia, from Raising Hope, where she's like, okay, I'm not working right now. I usually do what you do. This is so nice that someone else is taking care of this right now. It's not going to be as severe. It might be there a little bit. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think it may come into play if you have to compare the two. When it comes to Clara, I think working with kids, being an educator and being a mom, I think she's going to appreciate what they're contributing to our brunch times. And she's very, very pleasant, very sweet. I think that she's probably used to taking over those scenarios because she's with Doc Brown, who is a nice guy, but he's bananas. So she's probably not necessarily just apologetic in those scenarios, but like used to just being like, I got this, because like he's just so explosive at times, the personality. This one again? The game is smart to know that I'm terrible. So it's like, I'm going to make you better at these levels by making you play them a lot. Which of those two, though, in that engagement with, excuse me, with the waitstaff is more desirable? Is it better that they're... Alright, I was going to say go with the flow, but maybe not. Holy cow. Okay. This is where I make my comeback or something, right? They're holding it up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh! Sounds in this game are awesome. Especially with the headphones. Oh, I thought I was just gonna... Alright. You're gonna make me do something here. Oh. Oh, not qualified on this one. Yet. And the heckin' stuff has already made it to the end. That's bananas. Jump this time. Avoid balls. Jump. Nope. So close. Okay, so between those two things, someone who's going to have the solidarity and also love connecting with them because they're real people. Unlike, not real people, but like relatable people. Or Clara, who's kind of used to taking over the scenario because of who she's usually with. I think both of them are coming down from like a little bit of that who they're usually around thing. Actually, both of them will probably have to be a little apologetic because it's Frasier and Niles and Doc. They're all kind of like much when it comes to interactions with people. That's tough. Boy. Okay, we'll have to look at a third one because they're still kind of neck and neck here. The buy-in to this conversation. So, as I pointed out before, Clara is an educator and she's a mom. So when you're both of those things, you have to be kind of know a little about a lot of things. So there's going to be a lot of potential for common ground and character-driven things to talk about. Plus, I think she's definitely a reader. So she's probably, I just imagine she's into sci-fi or something. She's living a sci-fi life, with Doc, but and I think being an educator and a mom and all that stuff, she would look for any way to find a chance to elevate, push her mind into a place where she can be effective after being mush brain or tired or worn out or whatever. Well, she may need it a little bit less. And Daphne wouldn't. I think she would enjoy it more so. About to cough. I have to pay attention. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Hey, don't grab me, punk. That's rude. Over here. Over here. Stick it over. Get over here. Get over there. Oh, I appreciate that. That shove was helpful. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Nope. Stop pushing me. That's so rude. Once again, foiled on this round. Okay. Daphne, when it comes to this whole business, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna... Nope. Okay. Why would I want to spectate? Why would I want to spectate Fall Guys? That is so weird. Anywho, Daphne, as far as this is concerned, this whole enterprise, I mean, I think she would enjoy the idea of talking about something that wasn't so high-minded as what Frasier and Niles would want to talk about. So she'd be into it. Whether or not she would be into or buy into the idea of leveling up brain to kind of accomplish more in the day, kind of stop the mush brain and make it a little bit more efficient, up the efficacy of brain function and such. I don't think that there would be as much as Clara. And I think so. Clara edges her out in that category. They were even in the middle category. I think it was that Clara had a little bit more energy, just enough for her to win. I don't know. Was this new? Oh no, this is just this. Okay. I'm gonna focus in this round, and I'll come back to see if I think I know who the winner is of that Brunch Madness Frasier Back to the Future matchup. Don't pull on me, you punks. pick a winner? Am I gonna pick a winner? Nope. There we go. That's better. This one. Oh, I should have. Oh, here they come. Here they come. I don't know why I went that way. Nope. I'm hosed. The scrum! The scrum! I hate you all. I know they come pouring through and I'm not going to make it. I love this game though. It's so fun. It's like, it's a game you should be playing on your phone. But should I equip that? What is that? Pigeon? Yeah, let's equip it. Okay. But the fact that it's like full big old screen and it's on the PC, I think it's on, I don't know what console it's on, but it's decently fun to watch, but it's when you're playing and you have a controller or something. I guess I'm a controller player that has the rumble and the whole experience is just too adorable. Yeah, I think I can say it was close, but I think Clara Clayton in the Brunch Madness matchup. I'm gonna bring that video in a little bit later when I'm done. Against Daphne Moon, I think Clara Clayton, Back to the Future, is the winner. Congrats. Here's where like the video would come in, like horns, triumphant horns playing, but you know. Yeah, I don't mind a short stream tonight. It's kind of just what the doctor ordered. I don't know if I have any other. I could start a losers bracket from those that have been eliminated already. Is that rude? Alright. This game is crazy. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm in the front. Whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know. Luck and timing and luck and timing and luck. Luck and timing and luck and timing and luck. Here we go. Down, up, down. This sucks. I've guessed wrong. Up, down, up, down. God, get there. I did it. All these people know it. Holy cow, that was bananas. Oh, right, yeah, I want to keep playing. Let's go. The Whirly Gig. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. What else is there in this game? There's that weird fruit one, memory game, which like everybody complains about, which is a bit odd, I think. Alright. Here we go. Ah, I can't see myself. Here we go. That's better. Change the camera angle a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, that one's fast. Okay. Jump and you grab, and then you wait till that goes by, and then you go. Oh, I timed it wrong, but oh, that looked out there with the bouncies. Good job, 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 good job. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This one cuts in like right at the front. There we go. Just fall forward, just fall forward. Go. I don't think I've qualified on this one yet today. go. Go. What's that? Yeah, whoa. Oh, that is a bummer. I got worried about the other folks who were on the platform with me. I shouldn't have let them psych me out. Oh! This game is very, very frustrating. Oh! And I'm out. I could have been a contender. Alright. I'm not used to playing without having some Brunch madness to talk about, but I'm gonna keep going. We talk about PS5 versus Xbox, I guess. I've been a Nintendo guy my whole life. I had a PlayStation way back in the day. My first console was an Atari 2600. That tells you a little bit about how old I am. And then I had the Nintendo, the NES. And Mario is where I bonded with my friends in high school. Not the only thing, but like one of my fondest memories was being at my friend Stephanie's house with Randy and everybody. We just relaxed, played Super Mario, talked about life. That was fun. Any day now. I saw this glitching out a little bit on a stream yesterday, Alicia Days, where she was like in a squad and they all got in, but it just stuck on that like 0 out of 1 thing. Go with the flow, go with the flow. You gotta go with the flow, don't go against the flow, go with the flow. Gotta go with the flow. Flow, wait for the little door to open again. And here we go. Alright. This part is weird because it's like all about the angles. Oh, the shadows. That is, I just got that. Shadows, if you change your camera angle to be up a little bit more. Oh, he says as he gets nailed and loses anyways. Shit, I got cocky. Exit. Why would I want to spectate? Yes, I want to exit. But, so I had a Game Boy, all that. Got to a lot of decades later. I ended up getting the Switch. I had a Wii because I liked the idea of standing up and being active a little bit. And so I liked the Wii. I played tennis. I'd listen to like a podcast and play like Wii Sports and stuff. And then it took a long time, but I finally got the Switch, which I enjoy. And now I've unlocked like the PC gaming a little bit. I don't love how it interacts so much with the streaming OBS Studio stuff because, again, every PC game has some sort of hassle you have to overcome a little bit in the setup just to play. Not to mention the interaction with the software and everything. Like with this game, I have to exit to actually do any kind of interaction with the studio stuff to put in like videos or whatever. And by doing so, it turns off the sound. It's like, I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but I'm not really so committed that I'm going to, figure that out. Because I know that if I jump on my Switch, it's all just cooked in and easy, This one. The little sounds that come through this game. When you're sitting there waiting, it always makes me think that my stomach is growling. It'd be fun to be a sound designer on a game like this. Alright. Yellow seems better. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Don't push. I always forget that this is a battle royale too. Like, why are you pushing me? Because they're trying to win. Oh, I should have done the grabby. Alright. Hindsight is 2020. Oh, I tried. Oh, I didn't fall. Good. That's me after walking after I beat that giant pizza for myself. I'm not gonna make it, but at least nope. Tried to do the grabby. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not making this one. Son of a biscuit maker. Come on. Get. 9 out of 40. Look at all those people up there. Come on, people, do poorly. I need to make this. It's important. Why's that guy just standing there? That was a defeatist stance that you just saw right there. That guy, he's like, forget it. Not trying anymore. Go. Wow, I got eliminated real far away. Yikes. That's what I call a yikes. Yes, that. Consoles. So I like consoles because it's all cooked in and makes everything easy. One thing I did like about tooling around with the keyboard and mouse thing in the game, especially when you have to aim. Aiming with a mouse is awesome because you're literally just like it just goes wherever you want it to. So I think I see people complaining about aim assist with controllers, but I get it, you know, because it's a little bit. It's easier to choose a spot to aim with a mouse and hold it there because you're literally just, you know, depending on the sensitivity than it is with stick on a controller. Trust me, it's so much more efficient. So I get a little bit of that whole aim assist thing, but I know that there's like a whole balance that you need to find, which I don't envy game designers having to make everybody happy and find that perfect balance. A good example, though, I think of someone with good transparency while they're trying to figure that out and keeping things kind of even is the dude Scott Gandhi. He's with High Res Studios, so they do Rogue Company. Did I make it? Nope. Stupid Scrum. Rogue Company, and which is the big one for them right now. This game, I mean, I'm not gonna make it, but you gotta try. Let's see if I can come in 42nd place. That's my goal, or not that. I don't know how many people were in this lobby. So many people way up there. That guy just turned around, didn't he? Let's see if we can find the most defeated posture in this remaining bit here. Oh, go hot dog, go! Alright, here we go. Whoa. Here it comes. No! Man. More than any game that I've played since probably Pitfall on Atari 2600 has made me want to curse as much as this one. Go. 31, 32, 30. Yeah. Alright. Did it. So, in the battle of these new consoles and such. Why am I watching? Oh, because I won. You can see these last suckers qualifying. It's good sportsmanship right there. So I'm set really to do what I need to do gaming wise. I mean, I have the backdrop I need to do to replace having theme parks behind me or comic conventions behind me, that kind of thing, to talk about, geek culture and such. But I still think I want to do one of the two new consoles. And because I'm familiar with controller wise, I like the Xbox layout a little bit better just because it's more familiar, similar to the Switch, where the sticks are kind of offset. Flow. Yeah, stay out of the scrum. Flow. Here we go. Through the door. Did I get through? I did not get through. Okay, up. Shadows. Dodge that. Dodge that. Nope, didn't dodge that. Did I? Get through there. And we're up. Oh, slippery. Son of a biscuit maker. I am going to just... This is... It's almost Friday. It's okay. It's just a silly fun little game, right? Right? Let's do this. So even though I like the controller layout kind of style from the Xbox, I'm torn. Like I really, for some reason, am still drawn to PlayStation. And I'm digital. I'll get the digital one once it's available because I don't need a drive. But I feel like if you've seen Big Bang Theory and Sheldon has that episode with him and Amy, and he's debating between the two, I'm stuck in that conundrum because it's like, I think all of the titles that I would want, I want to do Tony Hawk. So that's a throwback for me. Honestly, going with PlayStation. Just decided. This is why. When I worked in a snowboard shop back in the day, I'm not going to say when that was, we had a little hidden pillar. So in the store, there were these pillars that housed these TVs that faced out in the store, and they'd play ski and snowboard videos and mountaineering videos and that kind of thing. And inside it was hollow, and we set up a chair, we set up a TV, and we set up a PlayStation. The only thing and the only game we had in there, and it was my TV and PlayStation. We played Tony Hawk, and that was it. This was way back in the day. Look at Tomato Guy. I want a tomato outfit. Alright. We're middle now. Alright. Let's do this. And I won't say we only hid in there and played during breaks, because that would be a lie. Scrum, we got the scrum. It's like rugby. Get through there. Hey, there we go. Falling forward. That's what I like to see, buddy. Here we go. 8:40. Then it's going to jump up to 30 by the time I get to that. And I would like to say that we only did that. Took advantage of that while we were on a break. be a lie. It was very Empire Records, it's just, yeah. So we'd chill out in there, and then there was an empty Alhambra bottle, big jug, because there were a couple of the folks that used our little cave, because they used to chew, and so it smelled like mint in there. And I'm like, oh, how charming, but then you think about it, and it's like, oh, that's someone's saliva. But one of that was, yeah, I think because of that, I won't go too far into it, some of the people involved in that, who I miss dearly, I think that because of that, I'm gonna, nostalgia's sake, I'm gonna go with PlayStation, because I don't really have any connection to Xbox other than, like, I think my godkids play it, and that's big bonus. I mean, they're super dope. Some of my favorite people on planet Earth, but for nostalgia's sake, I think. Yeah. I gotta push. That's so rude. Window. Here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fall. Push me. Yeah, we're gonna stick with PlayStation. Here we go. Go ahead and fall. It's fine. It's fine. So close. Every time. That one. Yeah, I'm gonna. Sometime in 2027, when the digital version of the PlayStation 5 is available again. Exit B. I hit it. Is this game still in beta? Internet connection is fine. Maybe this is a good place to stop. I think it is, actually. Oops. Those are finisher medals from races. I just went jingle jangle on. There we go. Now look at that error. Okay, let's just hit OK, because I don't really want to end on that screen. Oops. Okay. That's a better screen to end on. Here we go. Alright. Oh, that was intense. I might play a little bit more of that later, but for now, little reminder, Chasing Geekdom is the channel. I plop down here, I would say, every day when I try to. Monday through Friday, it's usually after work. Saturday, Sunday, I'm not sure when. I have another couple days off next week, beginning of next week as well, so I'm not sure exactly when I will, but I will, and I don't know what game I'm going to be playing. I kind of decide it right before I sit down. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube especially, all of these will land there at Chasing Geekdom. You'll see a link to it at in the Twitch bio somewhere. Yeah, usually again out in the world covering all of the things, theme parks and comic conventions. I miss it all. And as I usually like to do, I go out one more time through the channel trailer before I do. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Here we go.